welcome. Welcome to today's regular season battle between the Raiders and the Cowboys. Both teams seem ready to go, so I'll send this one over to Pat and John.
Thanks for the update, JB. It looks like they're ready to go.
Let's get this one started.
We'll see what both of these teams can do now as they're lined up for the kickoff. He gets it off. He takes a knee. First and 10. Carter gets set. Fakes the handoff. And he's got his man. Galloway is a very dangerous receiver. Right, John?
I'll say he knows how to beat the defensive back deep, and he can also run the routes underneath.
Hambrick in motion. Carter hands it off through the middle. Pope with the takedown at the 36. That run didn't get him much.
Yeah, there was a defender in every gap ready to make the tackle on that play.
Going right, Y60 read Z on 2. Right.
Carter too tight in. Smith on the run. Thomas with the tackle at the 43.
Right 20, cross on 2. Right.
Third and 1. With the tackle at the 42. Good pursuit by the defense on that play.
Yeah, the defense has some quick linebackers and linemen. They seem to always move off their blocks well and in a position to make the tackle.
Number 4 will punt it away. The defense bearing down on him there.
He did the right thing, concentrated and caught the ball.
Eagle FC 33 quarters on 1.
Ball on their own 11. Gannon under the center. Rice, the motion man. Gannon drops back to throw. Glover was the intended receiver. Wynn didn't even let it get to the receiver.
Great position and great reaction made that play happen.
Split right C80 on 2. Right.
The Raiders using motion. Gannon hands it off with the carry. Ball on their own 17. Four-man front this time. He gets the toss to the outside. Wynn makes the stop at the 4. Garner almost broke that one.
One or two more broken tackles, he would have taken it all the way.
First and 10. Four-man front this time. He tucks it away. Woodson pulls him down at the 45. Charlie Garner can really get the job done.
Yeah, he's turned into a very productive halfback. Injuries early in his career slowed his progress, but he's way past that now.
A little over 4 to go.
Set.
Whitley gets the toss.
Split right Z80 on 2.
Ball on their own 46.
Set.
Play action fake. Gannon out over to the left. And he's got his man. Number 41 makes the stop at the 18. What about Tim Brown, John?
That tackle was textbook. His tackling seems to get better every time I see him play.
Right 20, cross on 2.
Ball on the 18-yard line. Four-man front this time. He gets the carry. Runs up the middle. There's a flag on the play.
Holding offense. Loss of 10 yards.
Penalties come down to discipline and maintaining it on the field. And the offense didn't show much discipline there.
Ball on the 26-yard line. Sixth play of this drive. He hands it off. Quickly looking to turn it upfield. What makes Wheatley such a good runner, John?
He's a big old running back that can pound the ball inside all day. Once he gets into the fourth quarter, the defense starts getting tired, and that's when he can really do some damage.
Takes left 40, cross on 1.
Inside the red zone.
Set.
Gannon to throw with the throw. The quarterback was feeling the pressure on that play.
He had no choice but to get rid of the ball.
Ball on the 18-yard line.
Set.
He's looking to throw with the pass. Batted down. He didn't even let it get to the receiver.
He just stuck his big paws up there and swatted it.
The defense did a great job there.
This is where the defense had to make the play. They knew their job, and they did a great job of execution.
Set.
The kick is up. The kick sails through the upright. The Raiders out in front. He gets it off. The Cowboys down by 3.
Strong eye right. Y60 read Z on 2. Right.
Four-man front this time. The tight end goes in motion. Fakes the handoff. Passes right. Galloway was the intended receiver. He overthrows it.
He's got to be careful with throws like that. There's a good chance of hurting his receiver or throwing a pick.
Second and 10. The Raiders with a four-man front, looking for room. Thomas stops him at the 24. How about him and Smith, John?
What can I say about this guy? He's one of the all-time great running backs in NFL history.
They need 3. Blitz is coming. Runs up the middle. It looked like the offensive line collapsed on that play.
The offensive line has to get good movement on the snap of the ball for the inside run to work, and it didn't happen on that play.
The Cowboys will punt it here. Metcalf felt the defense bearing down on him there.
He did the right thing, concentrated and caught the ball.
Ace option Y. Read Z on 2.
Only one man in the backfield. Jet in motion. They're blitzing. Garner's on the run. Hambrick with the takedown at the 36.
He's on his way to reaching the century mark today.
Eagle right. 23 on 1.
Ball on their own 36. Brown tucks it away. Ecubon pulls him down at the 31.
Will the owner of a white convertible
Wing right X 46 on 2.
Ball on their own 31.
Be aware that pigeons are attacking your car.
Gannon sets up, back to pass. Pass is left. Rice, the intended target. He didn't get it to him.
He's got to be careful with throws like that. There's a good chance of hurting his receiver or throwing a pick.
Number 9, back to punt. Dixon felt the defense bearing down on him there.
He did the right thing, concentrated and caught the ball.
A side left, 27 on 2.
Right.
Ball on their own 23.
We're hot. We're hot. We're hot.
Here's the blitz. Wiley looking for room.
I right, 21 on 2.
9 yards to go. Back to pass. Throws it out over the middle. LaFleur was the intended receiver. Carter overthrows his intended receiver.
It almost looked like he might have been trying to throw it to someone else.
Third and 9. Steps back. Rolling out to his right. Caught. Hope makes the stop at the 34. The Raiders with a 4-man front. LaFleur, the motion man. With the pass. Pass complete. Hope pulls him down at the 44. The Cowboys only a field goal down. Blitz through the middle. Upshaw with the tackle at midfield.
A running game doesn't always have to pick up huge yardage. When it's consistent and effective, it allows you to control the tempo of the game.
Split right, C80 on 2. Right.
The ball is right at midfield. The Cowboys using motion. Looking for room. Drives down the ball carrier behind the line.
He was looking for a place to run, but all those places were filled up with guys waiting to tackle him.
I right, 21 on 2. Right.
So we've reached the end of the first quarter, and we've got a close one underway with the Oakland Raiders ahead of the Dallas Cowboys. 3-0. The teams have switched sides, and we'll start the second quarter.
Wing right, X46 on 2.
Ball at midfield. He's looking to throw. Carter passes left. Picked off. The quarterback thought he could thread the needle on that one.
I don't think the receiver did enough to try and break that one up.
I left 30 on 1. Right.
Ball on their own 25. Williams goes in motion. Gannon hands it off. He stops him at the 28.
Set.
Rice moves in motion.
Hut, hut. Hut, hut. Hut, hut.
Gannon hands it off. Ekuban with the takedown at the 41. How about Charlie Garner, John?
After being drafted out of the University of Tennessee, he made an immediate impact on the league. He's quick, elusive, and he has the ability to score every time he touches a ball.
I left 30 on 1.
Break. Set.
First and 10.
Hut. Hut.
And a flag on the play.
Encroachment. Defense.
The defense is caught out of position.
I bet the defense will be doing some extra work this week.
Wing right fake. Re-X on 1.
Break. Set. Hut, hut.
Steps back. With the throw. The pass is complete. Woodson calls it down behind the line. The receiver showed excellent body control bringing that pass in.
A few more like that, this guy's going to have a career day.
A side left. 27 on 2.
Second and 8. The Cowboys with a 4-man front. Looking for room. Garner with the juke. He pulls him down at the 36.
When they sat down and discussed the running game this week, I'm sure they never thought it would go this well.
A side left. 27 on 2.
Break. Set. Hut. Hut, hut. Hut, hut.
Gannon back to pass. Pass is left. Caught. Edwards pulls him down at the 28. What about Gannon, John?
Now this guy's a proven winner. He may not have all the skill to be the top quarterback in the league, but he knows what it takes to win games.
I left. Wide cross. Re-X on 1.
Ball on the 28-yard line.
Set.
First and 10. Gannon with a man in motion.
Hut, hut. Hut. Hut, hut. Hut.
Play action fake. Out over to the left. Pass complete. He had a nice quick release on that pass.
That quarterback is really special. Not only does he have the arm, but he can also guide it in there with some touch if he needs to.
Break.
Ball on the 21-yard line.
Hut, hut. Hut, hut. Hut, hut.
Here's the blitz. Wheatley looking for room. Strickland stops him at the 13. Wheatley can really do some damage running the ball.
Yeah, he can. He had to deal with a lot of injuries during his career, but he looks like he's healthy right now, and he's running well.
Ace right. Wide 23 on 2.
Break.
Ball on the 13-yard line.
Hut, hut. 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 Hut, hut.
It's a blitz. Wheatley looking for room. What about Tyrone Wheatley, John?
He's had an up-and-down career in the NFL, but he seems to be playing well lately.
Ball on the 3-yard line. That call is going to be reviewed. A challenge.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field stands. No timeout will be charged to the Cowboys.
That was good use of their challenge.
If you don't use them, they go to waste.
Second and less than a yard. Everybody up on the line. Fakes the handoff. Batted down. Number 40 swatted that one down.
The receiver just didn't have good position on him.
Ball on the 3-yard line. The Raiders up by a field goal.
Hut, hut. Hut.
He tucks it away with the carry. Touchdown, Raiders. A great touchdown there, John.
He just kept his legs churning and moving on that one. Nobody was going to keep him from scoring.
Set.
He gets it off. The extra point attempt is good. That score gives him a nice cushion. He gets it off. The Cowboys start the drive from the 26. First and 10. Ball on their own 26. Runs to the middle. Armstrong brings him down at the 29.
Coaches will generally try to get an even mix of run and pass plays out there. Basically, continuity will add effectiveness to both.
Split right X 33 on 1.
Ball on their own 29. On the run. Set with the tackle at the 29. Tried to turn the corner there.
Yeah, but there was no corner to turn. He's looking for the corner, and it just never got there.
Carter gets set. They're blitzing. A fumble. The Raiders did a nice job in coming up with the loose ball.
The ball carrier has to make sure that he routes the ball up better when he sees contact coming.
It's up. The extra point attempt is good. There's a flag on the play.
Holding offense.
Break. Set.
The kick is up. The point after is good. The Raiders are having their way with this defense. Janikowski gets it off. The Cowboys start the drive from the 20. Looking to throw it. Out over to the left. Ismail was the intended target. The pass falls incomplete.
The quarterback tried to put that one through the receiver.
Second and 10. Carter gets set. Back to throw. Throws left. Ismail with the reception. He made a quick read and got rid of that one in a hurry.
With an arm like that, there isn't a pass that he can't make.
Wing right X46 on 2.
Ball on their own 35. Looking to throw it. Throws left. He was under intense pressure.
I'm not surprised that that pass went incomplete. I don't think he could even see past that big old defensive lineman rushing him.
That was a monster hit, John.
Not only was that a big hit, watch that guy also show good form by wrapping him up and bringing him down.
Eagle right 23 on 1.
Break.
Carter under the center. Blitz is on. Smith with the juke. Alexander with the takedown at the 44. And a flag on the play.
Holding offense. Loss of 10 yards.
The offense practices that play every day. Obviously, that guy needed to show more discipline than that out there.
Carter under the center. A fumble. Upshaw stops him at the 21. The Cowboys showed great awareness there.
Yeah, he picked up the track.
Back to pass. Carter scrambles out of the pocket. How about Armstrong, John?
He knows how to get the quarterback when it counts.
The Cowboys will punt it here.
20, cross on 2.
First and 10.
Set. Hut.
Blitz is coming. Garner with the carry. And Gavon stops him at the 38.
Break.
They need 7.
Hut. Hut, hut. Hut, hut. Hut, hut.
Garner through the middle. Ecubon brings him down at the 41. Not much through the middle.
Yeah, you talk about push. This line got no push at all, and there was nowhere to go.
Ball on their own 41. Only one man back. Gannon back to pass. Throws left. He dropped it. That was a zinger.
The quarterback tried to put that one through the receiver.
Number 9 will punt it away.
Set. Hut, hut.
Ball on their own 5. The tight end in motion. Carter hands it off. Alexander stops him at the 4. He was looking to take it outside on that run.
Yeah, you talk about containment. That's what you see there. The defensive line containing the offense and making a nice stop.
And we've reached the 2-minute mark. The rush is on. Carter with the pass. Allen brings him down at the 22. Carter guns it out to his receiver.
Not only can this guy make all the throws, he also rarely makes a bad decision out there.
Drops back to throw. Throws left. Intercepted.
That was a great pick. He was reading the quarterback like a book.
Ball on the 22-yard line. Garner deep. He tucks it away. Cuts it out to the corner. Touchdown Raiders.
That guy just found some room and headed right for the end zone.
He sure did. That guy just found a crack in the defense, and he charged right into the end zone.
Set.
It's up. The point after is good. The Raiders are scoring at will. He gets it off.
you really need to do is step it up.
Ball on their own 21. Carter gets set, looking to throw it. With the throw, he had to unload that pass in a hurry.
The play didn't work because the quarterback's timing and balance was off. When he starts to feel pressure, he gets a little nervous, and he has to get rid of the ball.
I left 30 on 1.
2nd and 10. Quick drop. Out over to the left. Ismail was the intended receiver.
Pass interference, number 24. Defense.
A side left, 27 on 2.
Break.
Tucker, the man in motion. Drops back to throw. With the pass. Batted away. He saw the coverage, but he thought his man had position.
He's taking a big chance by throwing it into a crowd like that.
Eagle right, 23 on 1.
Ball on their own 33. Second and 10. Carter drops back to throw. With the throw. Number 83 with the reception. Dorsett pulls him down at the 3. About 3 for the touchdown. So it's 1st and goal. Carter with the pass. And defenders applying intense pressure on that play.
Yeah, he felt those guys closing in and gunned the ball out of there.
Break. Set.
Here's the blitz. Smith with the carry. Touchdown, Dallas.
He just made it past the goal line.
It sure was. His lineman created a little push, and the back just slammed right in there and got past the goal line.
Break. Set.
Using motion. Carter to throw. Throws left. Number 4 gets it off. He takes a knee.
Break.
Ball on their own 20. The receiver goes in motion.
Hut. Hut, hut.
Williams makes the stop at the 17. There's a flag on the play.
Holding number 40. Offense. That's a 10-yard penalty.
Okay, fans, if you're standing up
To
now,
the right,
sit
23
down.
on 1.
If you're sitting
Inside their own 20.
stand up. If you are lying down, just ignore them.
Set.
Gannon with a man in motion.
Hut, hut. Hut.
They better watch the play clock. Ritchie tucks it away. Goodrich with the takedown at the 60. They keep this one on the ground.
As a coach, you need to make sure that you establish your running game as a weapon that can hurt the other team.
Ace left 40, cross on 1.
Right. Set. Hut, hut. Hut, hut.
The Raiders using motion.
Hut, hut. Hut. Hut, hut.
Gannon hands it off.
Timeout. Ball by the defense. They have 2 timeouts remaining.
They have done very well on 3rd down so far. Passing situation here.
Hut, hut. Hut. Hut.
Here's the blitz. Ritchie tucks it away. Hambrick makes the stop at the 23. Well, they kept it on the ground there.
Yeah, and once you establish a lead like this, the last thing you want to do is make a mistake that will open a door for the other team.
The Raiders will punt it here.
Set.
Dixon felt the defense bearing down on him there.
He did the right thing, concentrated and caught the ball.
Ace right, wide 23 on 2.
Ball in their own 31.
Set. Hut. 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 Hut.
Drop back to throw. Pass is left. Walker with the reception. Pope brings him down at the 44. That's the end of the 2nd quarter with the score Oakland 24, Dallas 6. Dallas needs to rebound as we get this 3rd quarter underway. He gets it off.
This team has played well and had a solid first half. And now they find themselves in great position to win the game.
Leslie Visser is down on the field with some halftime news.
I asked Coach Gruden about the kind of adjustments they made in the locker room, and he said that he was quite satisfied with the way his team had played the first half. Now they will focus on protecting the ball and not making any mistakes that would swing the momentum back the other way. Pat?
Thanks, Leslie. Hambrick with the tackle at the 27. Ball on their own 27.
Hut. Put hot. Hut. Hut. Put hot.
He's looking to throw. With the throw. Jet with the reception. That's a nice pass from Gannon.
Yep, he put it right there where the receiver could get it.
To the right, 23 on 1.
First and 10. The Cowboys with a four-man front. With the throw. Right with the reception. Gannon got that one out there in a hurry.
That quarterback is really special. Not only does he have the arm, but he can also guide it in there with some touch if he needs to.
About 4 to go.
Set. Put hot. Hot. Put hot. Put hot.
Quick drop. With the throw. Brown, the intended receiver. No one can get under that one.
He lobbed it up there, but no one got under it.
About 4 to go. Play action fake. Out over to the right. Reese with the takedown at the 45. What makes Jerry Rice so great, John?
His conditioning is a big part of his greatness. He also begins the season in top physical condition. It doesn't hurt to have the skills either.
First and 10. Gannon gets set.
Put hot. Put hot. Hot.
Looking to throw it. Throws left. Brown, the intended receiver. A hard throw, but no catch. The pass falls incomplete.
He's obviously got a cannon for an arm, but sometimes on the shorter passes, you have to know when to put some touch on it.
The Cowboys with a four-man front. Jet moves in motion.
Hot. Put hot.
Blitz. Garner on the run. He with the tackle at the 40. Garner just broke 100 yards rushing.
Ace left 40, cross on 1.
Ball on the 40-yard line. Gannon with a man in motion. With the pass. Brown was the intended receiver. He tossed that one into some coverage there.
Yeah, he's lucky the defender didn't come away with that pass.
Number 9, back to punt.
Set. Hot.
There's a flag on the play.
Holding, kicking team. Penalty is declined. They will take the result of the play.
Break.
The Raiders with a four-man front. Back to pass. Pass is right. It looked like a simple catch, but he dropped it.
Well, the quarterback did his job, and he delivered the ball right to him. He's going to have some explaining to do in the huddle.
Ball on their own 20.
Set. Hot. Put hot. Hot.
Drops back to throw. Carter passes right. Tucker was the intended target. Carter didn't get it to his man.
There was no way he was going to get to that one.
Passing situation here. They're blitzing. Pass is right. Incomplete. That pass is thrown too hard.
I don't think this quarterback knows what touch means.
The Cowboys will punt it here. Metcalf felt the defense bearing down on him there.
He did the right thing. Concentrated and caught the ball.
Ball on their own 26.
Set.
Blitz is on. Out over to the right. Rice with the reception. Jerry Rice has had an amazing career.
Well, it's pretty safe to say that he'll be inducted into the Hall of Fame when he retires. But this guy still wants to play. His career isn't over yet.
I left 30 on 1.
Ball on the 29-yard line. Garner the lone setback. Gannon drops back to throw. Rice was the intended receiver. Coakley didn't even give the receiver a chance.
Paws. He got those big old paws on it.
Eagle right, 23 on 1.
Second and 10.
Set. Hut. Hut, hut. Hut, hut. Hut, hut.
Back to throw. Gannon with the pass. Knocked away.
Yeah, just stick your hand in there and whap it down.
Passing situation here.
Set.
Quick throw. With the throw. Ritchie was the intended receiver.
He overthrows his intended receiver.
And you want to lead the receiver so that he can catch and run. But you don't want to lead him that much.
Today's paid attendance is 62,546.
Janikowski out to try the field goal.
Set.
It's up. The kick sails through. It's good. Janikowski really nailed that field goal.
Yeah, if he would have kicked the ball any harder, it would have exploded.
Janikowski gets it off. He takes a knee.
I right, 21 on 2.
Ball on their own 20. They better hurry to the line. Carter drops back. Harris with the reception.
Split right Z80 on 2.
Ball on their own 22. Carter sets up. The Cowboys using motion. Back to throw. With the throw. Ismail with the reception. Third and 1. The offense has spun it out on third down all game long. Through the middle. Allen with the takedown at the 33. Emmett sure had a good career.
Yeah, this guy's a future Hall of Famer. All the rushing yards, all the touchdowns. What a great player.
I left fake wide 30 on 1.
Ball on their own 33. The receiver in motion. Carter drops back to throw with the pass. The pass is complete.
Personal foul, face mask on the defense, number 23.
That'll give the offense some free yardage.
That's a disappointing play by the defense. I'm sure the coach will work his team hard this week to avoid that type of thing.
Quick throw. Throws right. Galloway with the reception. The quarterback just showed a lightning release on that pass.
Not only does he have a powerful arm, but he also has a quick release and accuracy to go along with it.
Strong eye right. Y60 read Z on 2. Right.
Back to pass. Throws right. The pass is complete. There's not much Emmett Smith can't do.
Yeah, he showed his versatility right there. He's the type of back that can step up and make the big catch when it's needed most.
Sixth play of this drive. Back to throw. Out over to the left. Hendrick was the intended target. Batted away.
You know, he did what you're taught to do, and that's take away the ability for the receiver to catch the ball. He can't catch it when you knock it down.
Wing right fake, re-X on 1.
Ball on the 18-yard line. Seventh play of this drive. They're blitzing. Wiley runs up the middle, and a flag on the play.
Holding offense. Loss of 10 yards.
The offense practices that play every day. Obviously, that guy needed to show more discipline than that out there.
Split right X33 on 1.
Right.
They may have taken too much time in the huddle. Steps back. Carter passes left. Ismail, the intended target. He led him too far there.
Yeah, that one had too much mustard on it. Either that or he released it at the wrong point.
Wing right X46 on 2.
Third and long. The offense has spun it out on third down all game long. The Cowboys using motion. Carter back to pass. Rolling out to his right. Harris was the intended receiver. He fires a bullet, but nobody comes up with it.
A little less arm on the ball could have helped.
And here comes the kicking unit. He gets it off. It's long enough, but it's wide right.
The kicker missed this kick.
That ball just didn't go where the kicker expected it to.
Ball on their own 35. Garner through the middle. Wynn pulls him down at the 35.
Split right to the end on 2.
Ball on their own 35. The Raiders using motion. Blitz is on. Gannon passes left. Overthrown.
I wonder if that one slipped out of his hand. It was clearly off target.
Ball on their own 35. He's looking to throw. Passes right. Right was the intended target. That was a bullet.
It had too much pop.
Number 9 awaits the snap.
Set.
Dixon felt the defense bearing down on him there.
He did the right thing. Concentrated and caught the ball.
Four wideouts this time. Back to throw. With the throw. Galloway was the intended receiver. Carter overthrows his target.
There was no way he was going to get to that one.
Split right X33 on 1.
Second and 10. Steps back with the throw. Dorsett makes the stop at the 28.
Tucker showed excellent body control bringing that pass in.
The defense could never let up out there. This guy could make some incredible catches.
High left, white cross, 3X on 1.
About 2 to go. Carter drops back, throws left. Smith with the reception. Ball on their own 36. Knight to pass. Carter out over to the right. Hope just knocked it down.
Great position and great reaction made that play happen.
I left. Y cross. Read X. On 1.
Carter with a man in motion. Back to throw. With the throw. Galloway with the reception. Thomas stops him at the 44. Carter throws a tight spiral on that pass.
That guy's always had a great arm. That's something you can't teach.
Ace right. Y23. On 2.
Galloway, the man in motion. Here's the blitz. And he makes a nice juke move. Armstrong pulls him down at the 44. He tried to turn the corner.
He tried, but the offensive line got no push there. The defense stayed at home and made a great play.
The Cowboys will punt it here.
Strong eye right. Z. Hook on 2.
Right.
Set.
1st and 10. The Raiders use motion.
Hut. 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 Hut.
Gannon drops back to throw. Ellis with the takedown at the 14. So we've reached the end of the 3rd quarter with the Oakland Raiders ahead of the Dallas Cowboys, 27-6. And we'll start the 4th quarter.
Right.
Set. Hut. 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 Hut.
Gannon to throw it. Throws right. Pass is complete. Wynn brings him down to 27.
Strong eye right. Z. Hook on 2.
Right.
Set. Hut. 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 Hut.
Gannon hands it off. The Raiders will punt it here.
Set. Hut.
Dixon felt the defense bearing down on him there.
He did the right thing, concentrated and caught the ball.
First and 10. Carter under the center.
We're hot. We're hot.
The rush is on with the throw. Caught, a leaping catch. First and 10. Ball in their own 31. With the throw. Smith with the reception. Hope pulls him down at the 46. Smith wanted to stretch that one after he made the catch.
Picking up extra yardage after the catch is what separates the good ones from the great ones. The receiver wants to get as much as he can with each and every reception.
Right 20, cross on 2.
First and 10. Carter steps back. Passes right. Galloway was the intended target. That pass was a laser beam.
Well, he slung it in there, but the receiver just couldn't come up with it.
Ball on their own 47. Carter drops back. Passes right. Harris with the reception. Touchdown, Dallas.
That was a huge play by the quarterback there.
Yeah, that guy created some room and showed good body control to maintain control of that one.
They weren't able to bring him down.
This guy got the ball off him, and the defense has got to be in better position the next time the ball goes to him.
The kick is up. The point after attempt sails through. The Cowboys still find themselves far behind the other team.
They've already given themselves a cushion. They can pretty much run any play they want.
Number 4 gets it off. He downs it in the end zone. Four-man front this time. Play action fake with the throw. The pass is complete. Weiss brings him down at the 48. Gannon looked sharp on that play.
Yeah, he looked like an all-pro on that play.
Right, 23, on 1.
Ball on the 49-yard line. Garner gets the kick. Hookley pulls him down at the 47.
This is what you want to get from your running game. If he can keep this up, he'll end up with a career day.
Inside left, 27, on 2.
Right.
Only one man in the backfield.
Put hot. Put hot.
The rush is on with the carry.
He's over 100 yards in the fourth quarter. Can't ask for much more than that from your back.
I left fake wide 30, on 1.
Right.
A little over 4 to go.
Put hot. Hot. Put
Drops
hot.
back to throw with the pass. Garner was the intended target.
The ball fails to reach its target.
You know, they practice this play again and again during the week to prepare. But simulating how the defense is going to react is a very hard thing to do.
The Raiders will punt it here.
Set. Hot.
First and 10. Carter with a man in motion. They're blitzing. Pass is right. Tucker, the intended target.
Pass interference, number 23. Defense.
Ace option Y, read Z on 2.
Four-man front this time. The Cowboys using motion.
Put hot. Put hot.
Drops back to throw. Throws right. With the reception. Beaker stops him at the 32.
He delivered a perfect pass on that play.
He delivered that pass right between the numbers, allowing the receiver to catch the ball clean and gain good yardage after the catch.
Let's see how he was able to break free of the tackle on this play.
You got to wrap these guys up. That was just poor tackling by the defender there.
Ball on the 32-yard line. With the throw. Galloway was the intended target.
He put a little too much on that one.
And you want to lead the receiver so that he can catch and run, but you don't want to lead him that much.
Wing right X 46, on 2.
Carter sets up. Steps back. Scrambling. Russell brings him down at the 39.
That was a nice sack of the quarterback by Russell.
Yeah, he drove the offensive lineman back and wrapped up the quarterback on the sack.
Ground left X 80, on 2.
Ball on the 39-yard line. Carter back to pass. Out over to the right. Batted down.
Pass interference, number 43. Defense.
First and 10. They may have to burn a timeout if they're not careful. He's looking to throw. With the throw. Caught. A tremendous catch. The quarterback just showed a lightning release on that pass.
Not only does he have a powerful arm, but he also has a quick release and accuracy to go along with it.
Ball on the 20-yard line. Smith gets the carry. Dorsett pulls him down at the 20. The defense was quick to recognize what they wanted to do there.
He tried to get to the outside, but the defense was watching his every move. When he tried to turn the corner, they were right there together.
Ace left 40, cross on 1.
Fifth play of this drive. With the pass. Galloway was the intended receiver.
He knocked that one down.
He just stuck his big paws up there and swatted it.
Ball on the 20-yard line. Carter steps back. Out over to the left. The offense turns the ball over on down.
Yeah, it won't go into the books as a turnover, but that's pretty much what that is.
First and 10. They'll line up in the I formation. The receiver goes in motion. Gannon to throw it. Throws it out over the middle.
He didn't get it to his man.
I wonder if that one slipped out of his hand. It was clearly off target.
The backs are lined up in an I.
Put hot! Put hot! Put hot!
Here's the blitz. Fumble. Strickland pulls him down at the 19. The offense recovers the fumble. Gannon sets up.
Put hot! Hot! Hot!
They're blitzing. He puts it away. Number 9 awaits the snap.
Set! Hot!
Dixon felt the defense bearing down on him there.
He did the right thing, concentrated and caught the ball.
First and 10. Drops back to throw. Carter lets it fly.
Brooks swatted that one down.
You know, he did what you taught to do, and that's take away the ability for the receiver to catch the ball. He can't catch it when you knock it down.
Congratulations to the person
Ace
seated
left
in
40,
section
cross on
21,
1.
row 11.
Ball on their own 29. Carter under the center.
Put hot! Put hot!
Back to pass. Throws right. Complete. Dorsett with the tackle at the 33.
Green right X 46.
The offense has spun it out on third down all game long. Passing situation here. Carter out over to the left.
Round left, X80 on 2.
Ball on their own 40. Two-minute warning coming up. Harris with the reception. Allen makes the stop at the 48. He delivers a perfect pass.
He hit the receiver right in the strike, allowing him to keep on running and pick up extra yardage.
I left, Y cross, read X on 1.
Ball on the 49-yard line.
Wing right, X46 on 2.
2 minutes to the final gun. First and 10. LaFleur comes in motion. Looking to throw it. With the throw. Batted away. He throws it into coverage.
And it's almost better to take the sack there because you don't want that pass to get picked off.
Strong eye right, Y60 read Z on 2.
Right.
Drops back to throw. Pass is left. The pass is complete. Dorsett with the takedown at the 28. Sixth play of this drive. Carter to throw it with the pass. Batted down. Hope squeezed his hand in there and batted that one down.
An interception would have been nice, but a great play either way.
Round right, 22, Z in on 1.
Right.
The Raiders with a four-man front. Steps back. Carter passes left. Pass is complete. A quick decision by the quarterback on that one.
This guy's just like a gunslinger. He's never in a position where he thinks his throw is impossible.
Eagle FC 33 corner on 1.
Ball on the 23-yard line. He's looking to throw. Throws left. And he's got his man. Ismail did a nice job of grabbing that pass.
Yep, the quarterback lobbed it in there and let his receiver do the hard work.
Carter sets up. Back to throw with the pass. Harris with the reception. 2 yards to the goal line.
The offense is going to have to try something different in order to score some touchdowns when they get inside their opponent's red zone.
Third and goal. Carter drops back with the pass. Number 83 with the reception.
Pass interference, number 39. Defense. The penalty is declined.
point after is good. The Cowboys are down by a touchdown now.
Will the owner of a purple truck, license number E611,
Number 4 trying for the onside kick. He gets it off.
You know, they could put this one away with a good drive here.
Only one man in the backfield. Glover goes in motion. Garner through the middle. Hambrick with the takedown at the 41.
When you have a guy who can carry the ball for over 100 yards a game, you have half of what you need on offense to get to the Super Bowl.
Eagle right, 23, on 1.
Ball on the 41-yard line. Gannon. And Woodson brings him down at the 39.
When you got a running game that's working this well, I wouldn't even attempt to pass.
At 6 to go. Blitz is coming. Garner looking to turn it upfield.
Timeout called by Dallas. No timeouts remaining.
Janikowski out to try the field goal. Janikowski needs good distance on this. The attempt is good. Janikowski gets it off. The Cowboys take over on the 28. First and 10. Carter with 4 wide receivers. Passes right. Galloway with the reception. Carter ropes that pass out to the receiver.
With an arm like that, there isn't a pass that he can't make.
Blitz. And a flag on the play.
Unabated to the quarterback. Offside.
Russell jumped early.
You know, sometimes you think you get the quarterback's rhythm down, then he switches it around on you, and you jump off sides.
Carter sets up. He's looking to throw. Out over to the left. The defense really put on the pressure there.
He really had to rush that throw. That was a situation where the defensive line made the job easy for the defensive back.
Eagle right, 23, on 1.
drops back. Passes right. Galloway, the intended receiver. Carter didn't get it to him.
There was no way he was going to get to that one.
Break. Set. Hut. 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 Hut.
Back to the pass. Pass is right. Pass is complete. Allen pulls him down to 27. This game reaches its conclusion with the final score, Oakland 30, Dallas 20. This game is presented by the authority of the National Football League and EA Sports. Any publication, rebroadcast, or other use of the descriptions and accounts of this game without the express written permission of EA Sports is prohibited.